Colleen at MikeColleen.com. That's a Benev.
How's it going?
And this is our new customer, Eric, or whatever you call it. Say hello.
Hello.
We're working on Eric. He's third day training. What do you think about the course so far?
It's interesting.
Eric is short for words, but trust me, he's going to talk a lot down the road. All right, Benev. Okay, so what the hell happened to you, son?
So I just came out of a restaurant on 4th Street.
Cafe.
And cafe, yeah. It's one of the better places here in Santa Fe. And I went in there feeling pretty good, and I sat down and ordered my food. And I did the main technique that Mike teaches in this course, which is, we'll show you guys when you come in here. It's just, you feel your body, you sort of feel the vibe, and I went and sat down, I ordered my food, and there was a girl sitting right next to me. And I'm just kind of sitting there, minding my own business, and she's with a guy, actually. She's talking to him. And I noticed that she's kind of looking at me just out of the corner of her eye. And I'm kind of like, that's cool. And I'm doing this technique, and I'm getting really grounded.
So were you doing that to get people's attention?
Nope.
Or why were you doing it? To feel good?
Yeah, it was a good day. I was feeling pretty good, and I said, fuck it, let's try it, see what happens. So she kind of starts rocking back and forth a little bit, just to kind of get my attention a little bit, and I notice it from the corner of my eye. And I'm kind of like, all right, cool, this is going somewhere. And she kind of starts rocking back and forth because it's one of those swivelly chairs. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, like in the middle of the conversation, she stops, looks at me, looks back at the guy, and then 5 minutes later, same thing. She stops, looks at me, looks at the guy again. Now at this point, even the guy's like...
So she had to turn pretty significantly because she was actually faced kind of at an angle away from you, huh?
Yeah, she was facing the guy right in front of her, and I was to her right.
So she had to turn quite a bit to the right. It wasn't a little bit. It's like almost like more than 45 degrees, huh?
Yeah, it was literally from like here to about here.
Right.
So she would literally stop, turn, look at me, and then look back to the guy.
All right.
And I'm just like enjoying it. I'm just like, cool, dude.
Look at that smile.
Yeah. So at one point, even the dude, he kind of looked like, what's going on over here?
What the fuck? You're on a date with me.
So it's funny because as you know, my food came 5 or 10 minutes later. She just kept doing it more and more. Like she would just stop, look, and then just go back.
All right.
It was, and the best thing was like I didn't even look at her. I could see her from the corner of my eye, but I didn't even look at her just because.
All right. So at one point, didn't you say she basically just turned her body, like she's talking to that dude, but she's basically looking at you?
Yeah.
Right.
I think this was like 10 minutes after she stopped, and she literally just like turned her chair over, and just started looking at me like.
I told you, it's literally like a magnet,
yeah.
And like they can't not do it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'd ask you a question though. So were you wearing like a really nice suit or?
This is just what I was wearing.
Oh.
I just came from there actually.
Oh, did your beard grow out in the last 30 minutes or?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not that. Okay, so I don't understand. Like, your eyes look the same as say 6 months ago or a year ago, and your hair's the same. In fact, you need a haircut, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're looking kind of scraggly. I mean, if you don't mind my showing your shoes or in socks, and he's just kind of not really kind of hoboing it today, huh?
Yeah.
Well, did you buy a new Camaro?
No.
No? Okay, well, I don't understand because nothing's changed about you physically. Oh, did you show her your bank account?
No.
Did you walk up and show her, like, hey, let's have sex now?
Nope.
All right, so do you remember a long time ago when I was telling you, look, it has nothing to do with your height, it has nothing to do with your hair color, your skin color, because you used to think because you're Indian that, like, you couldn't attract certain girls, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so does it have anything to do with your clothes?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right, so, but when I was telling you this, at least I'm going to say a year plus, and I was going, well, Ben, it has nothing to do with your height, your hair color, your bank account, blah, 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 blah. You kind of said, oh, okay, yeah, sure, Mike. Huh.
Yeah, it's kind of like I logically understood it when we went through the course, but I was kind of like, I don't know, I got to see it to believe it.
All right, so I guess what I'm saying is one of the Ben's main things. Like, well, I'm saving up to get a Camaro. I'm like, well, why?
So I can get laid.
That's so fucking funny. Now do you realize you don't even need a goddamn car?
Yeah. I mean, I walked there in like these are just plain shorts, shirt, and just like beat up old like white shoes. So, because it wasn't just that one girl. There was also the here that I told you guys about, and she was really good looking.
Okay.
And she was checking me out while she was ordering with the other customers, and I was like, cool, dude. But it's when I sat down and I really did the grounding techniques.
All right.
The girl was just like, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to that guy over there.
All right, so now remember when you said she started to wiggle back and forth in her chair?
Yeah.
Or the chair was like one of those chairs you could wiggle like the one I'm in now?
Yep.
What I said, so were you doing it to get other people's attention?
No.
Okay, you were doing it just to ground yourself to feel good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So then I said, when she started wiggling, like, so everyone in the room is moving around, right? Cooking and eating and delivering food and whatever they're doing, right?
Yeah.
But did you notice that when she started wiggling, you could tell it's like she's sending you a signal. Hello. It's like she's trying to talk to you.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious.
You can feel it and see it now, can't you?
Yeah, because it's kind of, even though everybody's moving, it's just like, you could tell her attention was on me.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, that was a cool experience.
All right, so I'm going to leave it at that unless you got anything else you want to say.
I think for me, because you said that, this really does work, and I was kind of like, I kind of got to see it to believe it, but today is the first time where I did the grounding techniques myself that I wasn't with you, so
right.
and I got the result. So
right.
It's kind of like, cool, dude.
Yeah, because you really thought that there was just something special about me, because well, you're a white dude, you got blonde hair, you thought it was...
I thought it was just because...
I was confident.
You do the grounding techniques with me, just to get me there more and more.
Okay.
And I kind of just had to believe that I could do it myself.
I see. Oh, you mean but I'm talking about like a year ago.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think, oh, you're just a good-looking guy, or you're just you're a confident guy, or I've heard everything. But I became confident from this course.
Yeah.
Do you feel? Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't even, like I said, I didn't talk to the girl at all. It's not like I just went up and started talking, because she was with a dude, and I said, forget it,
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't look at her. I didn't do the googly eye thing. I didn't do anything. I didn't even talk to her at all. I was just kind of there enjoying my food and enjoying the fact that this girl's like wanting to talk to me without me even knowing her.
Now, Eric, I've been talking to you about it's not about what you do to her. It's about what you do to you. Have I not mentioned this 10 times?
Yes.
So if you're feeling good, like Benef, so you basically just wanted to feel good, didn't you?
Yeah.
You wanted to clear your head and feel good. And now you notice how women are being drawn to you.
Yep.
I've been saying this for years, and a lot of, what are you talking about? You got to do technique. You got to do technique. I'm telling you, you really don't. The next step is once they come over to talk to you, you start doing the communication patterns, which we haven't got to yet. All right, so now you kind of understand this a little bit better, Eric?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, so I think that's it. There's something else I was going to say about a Benev in your experience. I know. So in other words, I said earlier, so did you do those techniques to get someone's attention? Did you walk in the room? My intention is to get attention from a girl.
No.
You were just tuning into yourself, huh?
Yeah, I actually, it was just, I was feeling pretty good before I even walked in there. And I sat down, I was in a good mood. I said, fuck it, let's do the grounding technique, see where it goes. And then when I was there, it's like, I was just feeling it. I was feeling good, and I just...
Bizarre.
Yeah, I was enjoying my food.
And yet you're still an Indian. You still have dark skin. You still have dark eyes. You got the same eyebrows. And wow. So in a year's time, you went from I don't know, dude, to holy shit, it doesn't matter how tall I am. It doesn't matter about my bank account. It doesn't matter that I don't do or don't have a Camaro. Would you say there's a lot of whole truth to that?
Yes.
All right, that's it. This is Mike Colleen, MikeColleen.com. Buy my book, Crack the Female Code, at Crack the Female Code. What do you think about that book, Eric?
Changed my life.
Want to get you on video?
Go ahead, put me on video.
All right, so where did you come from?
Detroit, Michigan.
And did it have anything to do with the book, Crack the Female Code, at crackthefemalecode.com? Would you say that's the reason you're here?
Everything to do with that book.
Would you say that book opened your eyes?
I put away any other book that I had bought.
Pickup artist book?
Pickup artist crap.
Right.
I got rid of it all. That book is all you need.
Would you say this book is completely different? My book.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, man. This is Mike Colleen, MikeColleen.com. Say see ya.
See you guys.
Say see ya.
Peace out.
All right, peace.